Yeah, I touched upon this in a video I did a few days ago about Bill and Hayley and their relationship. Whether or not Hayley is truly as, I don't know, ditzy, optimistic, naive as she comes off to be, because a lot of people are saying the same thing in terms of Hayley. A lot of us have talked about Bill, like, oh, as soon as he and Hayley get married, he'll show his true colors to her, like he did with Danny, in terms of, being cold to her, losing that, loving vibe he's giving off of fulfilling all of her dreams. And he'll be cheating on her just like, he cheated on Danny. But I don't think we're giving Hayley enough credit in terms of her possibly running game on Bill, because a lot of people have said, like, look, given everything that's went down so far in just these 5 episodes, what woman would willingly put up with something like this? Why wouldn't they just leave, Fairmount and get married somewhere else? I mean, Hayley wanted to get married somewhere else given the circumstances, but it's like Danny called her out in episode 1. Like, I bet you had something to do, or like, why didn't you tell Bill not to move back to this community knowing I was here so you can flaunt your marriage in front of my face? Like, I bet you were the one who volunteered to come back here in the first place, because I honestly think that I talked about this in the Candace Young Hayley comparison video. It stands to reason Hayley probably marked Naomi as soon as they met. Heck, it wouldn't even surprise me if Hayley did her research and figured out who Naomi was and her family ties and whatnot before they even became friends, because of the fact that everything just seems too calculated. I mean, Bill, yeah, I believe his marriage with Danny was on the rocks even before the divorce and whatnot. And like you said, before Hayley came into the picture. But it definitely feels like, out of all the people he's had affairs with, why Hayley? Just because she's like the new addition. She's like a new iPhone. It's like, oh, out with the old, in with the new. I just feel like Hayley, there's more to her than meets the eye. Okay, she never knew her dad. Her mom resented her, meaning that she never had a functioning, healthy relationship in her life to kind of, model her own future relationships after. Heck, even going so far as to say that Naomi was her first real friend, yet she would betray her first real friend by having an affair with her father and being the final straw to break up the marriage. I mean, let's put it this way. If Hayley was comfortable with having sex with Bill under Danny and Bill's roof, and that was one of the main, if not, the reason Danny said, out of all the affairs you had, this is the one that broke the camel's back, because you desecrated our marriage by having sex with another woman in our own home. If Hayley was okay with that, that leads me to believe that she was probably the one telling Bill, oh, Fairmount Crest, I think is the name of the neighborhood. Yeah, let's go live there. Because if she was cool with, because she kept saying, my dream is to get married at this country club. Yeah, the country club built by the descendants of the family whose life you ruined. Yeah, Hayley tripping. Yeah, as much as like, look, I'm here now, and I'm sure we could be civil towards each other. How? And then Bill going so far as to say, Danny, you need to forgive Hayley. Man, if you don't Hayley ain't innocent. You can say what you want to, but this girl, there's more to it than meets the eye. I'm pretty sure we'll find out as the series goes on, because like I said, a couple days ago, Danny, her rage is understandable, but just leave these two be, because at some point, Bill or Hayley will show the other their true colors, and all hell's going to break loose. Because imagine Bill finding, that he traded in Danny for someone else he thought was better, only to find out, like Diary of a Mad Black Woman, where Helen was discarded for a younger model, and by model, I mean supermodel, I mean like, aka another younger, woman, and she devoted her whole life to him, and then after he left, she was left with nothing. Well, thankfully, Danny has money and whatnot, and comes from a financially, stable family, unlike Helen. And then come to find out, the new wife or woman in his life came in and took all of his money, so left him with nothing. That could be the situation there. Or on Hayley's end, she's thinking like Bill is a kind, loving man, but then as soon as they get married, he shows her pretty much, the reason why his kids don't like him. So I honestly feel like Hayley, she's either going to play Bill and he's going to be left high and dry, or Bill's going to show her who he truly is, and she's going to have no way out of this marriage. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode.